Hey guys, so we're going to do David Dobrik again, as requested. But, it's going to be the last video I do of him for a while. I checked because I swear I thought that I had just done a video on him, and it's been 7 days or 6 days already, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, that's enough time to wait it out for another video, because a lot of times I do my clients once a week, so we have prosperity coming through. And I also want to mention, you guys, listen, I understand that you want specific information for people, and this isn't just about this situation. It's about I get this on a lot of my other videos, asking specific information. I totally understand. There are plenty of tarot readers on this platform that will help you out, you guys, but that's not something that I do here. If you read down below, this is directly from their guardian angels for what's relevant to them at the moment. I don't pick and choose the messages that come through. I tell their guardian angels the intention is that I'm doing this as a public video, so what they need to know that can benefit us all as a whole. So I want you guys to really evaluate what I'm saying and see how it could apply to your life, and really try and take something from this video. And also, don't just take it for what it is. Like, don't just believe me. Like, really be analytical with it and figure out where you stand with everything, because you shouldn't be cynical, but you should also be, you know, you should question things. You shouldn't just believe me just because, you know, I'm doing whatever. It's very important for that. So listen, David, you are being rewarded right now for your vulnerability, for opening up. There's a part of you that is breaking completely free from your past. Again, this is a similar message to what came through as well. I feel like a lot of your friendships might be dismantling. I feel like there's going to be some things that are going to be changing with your friends. Big changes, okay? I see a lot of big changes. I see you going in a completely new direction. It's almost as if you see this little light on this card. It's like everybody, it's not just your friends, not your closest friends, okay? You're going to stay, those closest companions to you, the people that you know you can rely on through life, that you can trust forever, they're going to be with you through this. However, the majority of people and your associates, so your loose friends, they're all going to be looking in one direction. They're all going to be chasing the spotlight. And I see you breaking away from that. I see yourself saying, you know what? I'm separating myself from this. I don't want this anymore. You know, I was focused way too much on something that I thought was working out. I thought that these friendships were working towards something. I'm breaking myself away from this. I'm moving myself to something that's more inclusive and away from the spotlight. I see you working a lot behind the scenes from now on, but again, it's a beautiful desire in you to continue to give. And don't ever change that, is what your guardian angels are telling you. Don't change that. Share your wisdom, share your experiences, share your fun. Don't use it as a distraction for people, which I don't think that you ever did. But it's just a little reminder here to not fall into any sort of ill advice that might try and steer you towards using it as a distraction or using it to be publicized. Let it all fall into place the way that it will, okay? Because I see you're giving it all away. You're giving it all away, and everyone else is so they even with this, it's like they're trying to steal the light. They're trying to fight for that limelight. They're trying to fight maybe even for your light, in essence, you know? It's something that you created. And I do see that with this, where the reason things are being highlighted for you is because you had and have, not had, have so much to lose. So much to lose, and everyone else has so much to gain. They have so much. There's a difference. Do you see the difference? They're reaching, they're following, they're followers, okay? And they followed you, and they're reaching for you, reaching for you, reaching for you. And you have no problem giving. You have no problem sharing the wealth. You have no problem helping other people. And so it created this melee, essentially, where they're all fighting to keep taking from you, take everything from you. So just don't change who you are. Don't change your path. Don't break yourself up inside and be less vulnerable, and close yourself off. There are needs, you need to, again, have those boundaries because people are reaching for you from all angles. But allow yourself to still be who you are. Just a refined version of who you are through this, okay? There's a strong message from your guardian angels, and you see a treasure is what I'm seeing. It's a treasure that, because everyone is so focused over here on what's going on with you, what's going on just in general, like everyone's focused on one thing, they're chasing something, and again, it's like chasing the spotlight. And I see it as like even some sort of platform, like a social media platform or whatever it is. And they're overlooking the real treasure that you're able to identify, because I see you as being very unique. You're intelligent, you're unique, you're able to find Archangel Michael. Actually, before I started this reading, I prayed specifically to Archangel Michael to come through and protect us in this reading. And look who came through, Archangel Michael. He is protecting you from being completely stabbed in the back and taken advantage of and taken and manipulated. I see a big desire of wanting to manipulate you and hurt you and attack you, and you're being protected. I see it as this sword of truth, this sword of, it's beyond passion. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this flame is. It's beyond, it's otherworldly is what it is. It's this otherworldly passion. It's so fierce. You are so fiercely protected by your guardian angels and the archangels. It's insane in a good way. How protected you are. And look at how dark this is. Again, there's treasure. I'm visualizing you as this angel, okay? And you being protected, and you're going this dark path, this unknown, this quiet, this unseen path. Nobody can figure it out. So even if someone's watching that has anything to do with all of this, no one's going to figure it out because they're not you. They don't have that unique print. Again, you're just so unique. You're very special, okay? David, you are so special. And there's, again, we're all special in our own way, but you're here on earth. Your purpose here is to soften the world. It's to soften the world and allow the world that freedom to play, and also create direction for people. And you've created a path for people to go. It's kind of backfired in a sense because people are just, they have the free will choice. It's not you are not responsible for other people's choices in life. You're not responsible for the way people act and react. You can only truly walk in your truth, be who you are, be the best that you can do, and be responsible for yourself and responsible for your actions, and also be aware of how people might potentially react, and aware of the imprint that you have in life. But also, if you do everything with good intentions, if it started out with good intentions, if you had good intentions, it counts for you. It doesn't count against you. You have to do it with purity in your heart and purity in your soul, purity in your mind, and just continue that path. And everyone else has to be responsible for themselves as well to follow that path as well. You can take anything and change it and manipulate it and destroy it, and self-destruct if you wanted to, if you could. But that's your responsibility. Divine timing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I mean, look, this is just, it's so beyond positive for you. Look at the cards. Prosperity, positive energy. Archangel Michael, the most powerful archangel. He is your fierce protector. Just alone, Archangel Michael is a fierce protector against these darker entities. Am I right? If you watch my Jason Nash video, I touched on it even more than I usually do about what's truly going on. Not to say that some people, you know, you can explain and say, oh, well, there's some sort of like mental whatever, but listen, that what happens, this darkness is a symptom of that. When you are feeling weak, when you're feeling destroyed, when you're feeling confused, when you're having these issues or mental issues, whatever's going on, you seek out things that are negative. And this is a symptom of it, you know? If you know what I'm talking about with other videos. If not, just ignore what I'm talking about. Ignore what I'm saying. Anyway, time is on your side. Don't worry about the time that needs to pass between this. You know, I think intuitively there's a lot of fear for you. A lot of feeling of stress and being overwhelmed. You know, you have so much, this burden to carry. And you feel like maybe it's too much. It's going to take too long. It's this. Like, you almost feel like, you know, it's mixed. It's mixed for me. Because what you come across as a fighter, you know, in the best sense, where I'm not going to give up, and I know what I'm capable of. I know my potential. I know who I am in my heart, and it sucks to walk away from these things, and it sucks to like feel like I'm abandoning people. You know, it's like there's a part of me that wants to stay. There's a part of me that wants things to work out. There's a part of me that doesn't want to dismantle things that it was a good thing at one point, you know, but I have to work hard, and I have to work towards what it is that I truly want, and I believe in myself. And I feel like you almost feel rushed. You feel like people are rushing you and pushing you, saying, you know, you're like, I'm already having a hard time. Why are you pushing me? Why are you making it worse on me? Why are you trying to hurt me? What's the point? What's the point when you see I have so much I'm dealing with right now? What are you even doing? And it hurts these other people, okay? These other people that are associated with you, directly associated with you, it tears them up inside to see that I see you as a messenger, and you've sent your messages elsewhere. You've moved away. You've moved along, and they don't want to let go. They're so upset. They're so torn inside, and you know, they're like, well, let's see what they're saying. Greedy. This particular person that you've walked away from, that you're stepping away from, that you're not even acknowledging directly, that you're not facing, that you refuse to say, I'm not allowing you to dictate my life. I'm not allowing you to power over my life. I'm not allowing anyone to take control of my life. No one is responsible for my life, for my decisions, for my future, except for me. That's what I see you saying. And you truly believing that, and you truly walking that. It says, I don't care how long it takes, how much I have to work. I'm willing to put the work in because I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy, and I believe that things are going to work out the way that they should work out. Yeah, I might have some fears from time to time. I know that's normal. I'm pretty practical when it comes to these things. I'm pretty balanced when it comes to these things, you know, and there is a sense in me that I feel protected. I feel like no one's gonna take my soul. Like, my angels are protecting me. Like, you think you can get the best of me, and you're not going to. It's not gonna happen. And you could be crying, you could be waiting, you could be fixated on things that have lost for you, that you feel that, you know, I gave you an offer. I offered you this opportunity. I offered you friendship. I offered you everything, and you're so fixated on that, and you're still waiting on that, and you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. I packed my bags. I packed information is what I'm getting. It's information, these messages. I packed it away, and I'm moving along. That's it. You can cry about it all you want. And I see this person as being ruthless and cold and greedy and angry and bitter and I feel like it's like rotting. They're rotting inside. The corpse is how it comes across. This rotting corpse, this desolate person inside. They're empty inside. They will stop at nothing. They will refuse to back down. And in turn, it's spilling. See this? The coins, they're spilling. They're leaving a trail, a dirty trail. And again, this is going to backfire on these people because they're getting very sloppy with their emotions, and they're getting sloppy with their actions. They're leaving a path behind them that leads straight to destruction. Straight to destruction. I'm going to gloss over this because I don't find this particularly significant to really emphasize in here. The guardian angels are kind of just telling me the storyline for you, and I think it's being highlighted because this is what's going on. And I think this in particular, you guys would probably know who I'm specifically talking about because it seems to be very, very relevant from the guardian angels, because this is something that he's currently going through, and there's just this overwhelming sense of support. I see this battle with the Two of Swords. It's a battle of the minds. It's a battle between the both of them, and it's a battle between himself. It's a battle of what needs to die off and what needs to change and what needs to evolve. And there's some devolving with the other side. And I feel like, there's just this other person has just offered, see? It's just this offering of love, and them being like, we're perfect together, we're perfect, Like, there should have been something here. There should have been something working out. And the dialogue is you, David, you saying, like, listen, you hurt me, you hurt the people around me. I want to just move on. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm happy by myself. I'm happy to have everything that I have. And, you're so intent on just being destructive and bitter and angry. And, you're dwelling on the past. You can't let go of the past. You can't let go of what could have been. You were so happy. You had it so good. And, when we chose to walk away because someone was hurt, severely hurt. See him holding his chest, underneath his breastbone. He's holding it. He's in physical pain. He's in pain. And, he was attacked. And they just left it there. They just left it. They didn't acknowledge it. They left it. Again, this person's leaving this bloody trail. In so many ways. Leaving so many trails that they're aware of, but they're not in control of themselves. They're not in control, and they don't care. And I think there's part of them that's like trying to pick up the pieces and hide this evidence. There's a lot of evidence against this other person. They're trying their best to hide it, dissolve it, remove it, eliminate it, be gone forever. So there's nothing that you can do about it, nothing anybody can do about it or say about it, because it's just going to vanish. And I think what they say to themselves, what they see for themselves, is I don't have anything. You can't do anything to me because I don't have anything. I feel hideous inside. I feel empty inside. I don't have anything. So you have things that I can take from you. Everything that you're dropping, everything that you're giving, I'm taking that. I'm part of the people that are taking from you, because no one's going to say anything. No one's going to do anything because there's nothing to do for me. I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go but up and take, It looks better to destroy someone who has it all, who has everything. So you can have nothing as well, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, David, because there's so much positivity and so much protection for you. It's not going to happen. You've actually successfully been able to identify these multiple trails. I don't know if you got everything. I don't feel like you did. But then once I said that, there's this strong, it's almost like your guardian angels are yelling, saying, you have enough. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You have it. And you've laid the foundation. You've laid the roots. In the past, something that you did in the past is going to pay off for you. Evidence that you have, because you knew, you are just very intuitive. You are very strong mentally. You had a feeling. You had a feeling to protect yourself. You had a feeling that this was going to happen, in essence, but you didn't know the extent of it. It feels like the fire is burning in the background. It's burning. Look at that. There's just warning signs. Warning, 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 warning. And you're moving forward. You're moving forward. You're saying, you know what? I got this. I got it. I can do it. And it's working. It's absolutely working. You're saying, look, even with this, I don't take this as fog. I take this as the burning. The burning of the ashes. These are the ashes falling. This is the smoke. You know, this is the message of the smoke. You've prepared yourself. You have, I want to say you have evidence, you have information, you have a way. The word I'm saying is to take it all down. You have a way to just take them all down, and they have no idea. You're just like, you know what? It's like you have the truth. And it's not just the truth. You have multiple truths, and they're all the truth. And I just hear the words, you are so strong, you are so powerful, you are so protected, over and over and over again. Justice is in your favor. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, with it backfiring, and the tables are going to be turned, where they felt one way, they felt on top of their game. Again, gosh, and you go back to that. I still can't get over that vision I had where it's like putting it back into the box, which another video, I think it has to do with this. And I feel like you were buying your time. This wants to come out. You are, what are the master chess players called? You are a champion chess player. You are they're not aware that they are playing with a champion. Okay? People are not aware of this. And you have stayed still for very, very long. You know, the ice has crystallized over you. That's how still you've been there. You allowed yourself to be under fire, under attack, and in very uncomfortable positions, and you're waiting to get out of there at the right moment, right? And there's a glimmer of hope, there's a glimmer of truth that's coming through, that's popping out, that you already had from the beginning. You already knew. You knew this was going to come up. You knew to prepare for this. You knew to hold on to this information. Okay? You have a lot of information that they didn't know that you had. And you know that you're going to have to face some darker things. You're going to have to face some darker parts of you. And I feel like it's more of just within your heart and soul. Like you feel like these are things that you just didn't want to do it. I feel like it's like I know how to play ball. I don't want to, but I will. You know, I'm good at it, but I won't. It's just not really something that I'm interested in. It's not something that I make a priority. I just want to have fun. I want to, again, give to people, but you're not gonna come for me at my neck. You're not gonna get me. It's not gonna happen. And again, this deep spiritual connection, connection and protection coming in for you. There are challenging times ahead for other people, darkness ahead for other people, and the light's being shown on other people. And I think they're going to be very scared. And if they watch this video, they're going to be very, very scared. And they're going to say, what the heck? What's about to happen? You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Incredible. You're so loved. You are so loved. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. It goes for everyone, honestly. Make a decision and watch your thoughts. So stay positive, okay? Don't go out for blood for people. It's not an eye for an eye, okay? Like, still enjoy yourself. Simplify yourself. Simplify your life. Simplify your thoughts. You know, let yourself be clear. Have clear head so that when it's go time, it's go time. Make sure that that decision you make is with clarity. Let your mind get clear so that that information comes to you in the time that it can. You know, your intuition's working the best that it can for you. You're going to receive some sort of intuitive feeling where it's burning in you. It's going to be burning. You're going to feel on fire. I feel it in your arms. You're going to feel on fire. Like, go, go, go. Ready? Go. That's what it is. Like, now. Now's the time. Learning new skills. Archangel Michael again. Are you kidding me? That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pray to Archangel Michael. Look him up. Thank you so much, Michael. You're awesome. Learning new skills. Education is the most powerful resource you can use to change your life and the world. Well, this is the last piece of advice I have for you, which is connect to yourself again, as I've said in the last one. But let's get deeper than that. Who are you over the course of lifetimes? Who are you in the future? What you do in this lifetime sets you up for lifetimes after this. So think big, and then think even bigger than that. What can you do in this lifetime that best serves you in a pure way, in your heart, in your soul, by evolving, by educating yourself in things that you are interested in, that you want to explore in some way or another. I see an institution as well, even with education. There's a building, there's somewhere for you to go to. This I think Michael is really going to come through to you specifically, not just because of me praying to him and protecting you. He's very close to you. I think you have a history of being very close to the angels, very close to the angelic realm, and you're going to be connecting even closer to them in a way that you hadn't realized. And maybe you were slightly curious about it, you were interested in it, and they're going to be coming through to you in ways that are going to try and catch your attention. So just, again, think of things in a bigger scale. And when you have these visions, you have these dreams, you have this intuitive pull to action, follow through with it in a way that you feel comfortable. Don't push yourself, obviously, and just take it step by step, because I think they'll even know, like, how they'll have an idea of how you're going to react. So it really doesn't matter as long as you just it doesn't matter. It's going to work out for you. But again, it's that desire for you from them to know to think even bigger. Like even if you learn another language, or if you read a lot of good books, or you are giving to people, not only does that impact people directly in this lifetime, but for your soul's evolution, that's going to continue to elevate you in your next lifetimes, in your next evolution, essentially to bring you back into a more holier space. You're reaching and reaching and reaching this very holy life for you. And this is your life experience right now. It's not going to you're not going to walk around like you're just Mr. Perfect. But as I saw in the last video, you're going to be amazed and shocked, but at the same time, you're not going to be. And then we have the editor and birth. This is a birth of a new age for you, of a new life for you, new projects for you, and everything working out for you. I see you, again, this is probably legally, there's probably going to be, I said in the last one, I'm sure, but I saw a lot of legalities, and it's going to be a process that brings light to a lot of things, and light at the end of the tunnel for everybody involved. And it's going to be emotional. It's going to feel like this need to retract for some people. Keep your head down, keep working, do your due diligence on your end. Don't just leave it up to other people to tell you what to do, what to say, or what to believe. Don't just leave it up to people who are of authority, okay? Pay attention to it and question it. And we're in a world where we can access all the information that other people can access for the most part. So use that to your advantage, add to it, contribute the way that you can, so that you are just as informed and you have just as much to contribute, if not more, than the people that you are working closely with for whatever this is, okay? Because that gives you the best opportunity, the best ability to make this a lot easier on you, a lot quicker on you, and clarity to come through for everybody a lot faster. And I see a lot of changes in the future for you. A lot of changes. Like, again, there's this city, there's like this I don't know, it's this expansion, this development, like developing projects, a lot of different projects that are growing. It's almost like I see it as like construction is the vision that I'm getting, is like apartments and condos and just so many buildings coming up, being erected, and it's from you, whatever that vision might particularly mean for you. And I see you just like looking around and just putting your vision into the material world. So you are being supported with these endeavors, and that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.